Hi guys, welcome to New Pick Our Reading. So today we're gonna see what does your person like about you. So we've got three piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you can pause and pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're gonna see what does your person like about you. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the World, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. Now as clarifiers, we've got the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Tower, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles clarified by the 8 of Cups. I feel like this is a thing that your person really likes, that you're really patient with them. Like this person could be needing a lot of time alone, and they appreciate that you're able to just let them have their time alone, or you're like, maybe they might be going off somewhere, or like going silent for a long time, and like you won't really get mad at them or anything. You'll just be very patient with them. I see that sometimes like you can get a bit frustrated, but they like that even though it's frustrating, and even though they know that it's frustrating, you're still very patient. It's like they feel like you'll always be there when they come back to you. And they like that. Now with the King of Cups and the 6 of Wands, I feel like you're someone with a very deep emotional side to you, a very strong emotional depth. And it's like you're known it's like they praise you, like they admire you for how well balanced you are with your emotions. Now everything that I'm saying here, just so you know, is like this is how they perceive you. So like maybe you don't feel emotionally balanced, but this person is seeing you as very emotionally balanced, and they like that about you. This is what they see, and this is what they like. So they feel like you're very emotionally balanced. They feel like you're not very expressive of like your emotions, but they can see how deep you are. They like that you have many layers, that like they won't know everything about you just at first. They'll have to like dig to get to know more about you, and they appreciate that. And they also really admire, they look up to how you deal with your emotions. they feel like you're very much in sync and in control of your emotions. It's like you're really emotional, but you know how to deal with it in a healthy way. With the World and the Tower, I feel like to them, you're some type of extraordinary person. It's like you're complete with the world. You're fully yourself. You're fully authentic. You already know who you are. You're already complete. And I feel like this is because you've been through so many things in life. You've been through a lot of tower moments where everything seemed to just crumble down. You've got out of chaos in such a beautiful, transformed, complete version of yourself. And this is something that they really like about you. They also feel like because you have so much knowledge, because you've been through so much, whatever is put on your way, whatever obstacles is thrown your way, you'll get out of it complete, like untouched. Because you're so in sync with the universe and with yourself. They like how with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups and then the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands, it's like they like how you won't go for just a fling. Like this person, it's like maybe there are a lot of people attracted to you, or maybe they themselves like offer you some type of like like they could ask you to, I don't know how to, like this is saying like you won't go for just a fling. Like it's not just about the passion, you'll go for something that's committed. So it's like you won't just have sex with them just for like, you won't go for one night stands or things like that. You'll be like, you know how to say no. Because what you will go for though, it's something that's actually serious, something that's committed, like the Hierophant. This is commitment, this is stability, this is loyalty. And with the Knight of Wands, it's like you'll go for that. You're very passionate about commitment. Which is really funny because the Knight of Wands isn't a committed type person, but it's clarifying the Hierophant. So this is telling me like you're very passionate about commitment and they like that. And with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups, it's like you're not interested by just meaningless flings or meaningless sex or passion or relationships. They think that you're really beautiful with the Page of Cups. They really like your appearance. They really like how you dress, how you look. And they like that even when you feel unstable in your life, like say life is throwing you in like different directions, opposite directions, you're still able to move forward in a practical and stable way. Or you'll get something out of your challenges in your life that's very precious every time. Maybe you have like a kind of a positive mind frame, and it's like whenever there's something that's thrown at you that's meant to block you or just confuse you or whatever, you're still gonna get a positive lesson out of it. And they think that's very beautiful. They really admire that. They also like when you take charge of your life, or when there are opportunities like thrown at you and you just take them and you make something out of it. Now I've got some oracles. We've got sacrifice, truthful, regulated, and modest. So sacrifice. So this could be two things or both. You could be the type of person who like sacrifice yourself to please other people or to make other people happy. And like this could be in an unhealthy way, but the way they're seeing it is like they're seeing you as very generous, and they really think that they really admire how you can give so much to other people when you're not getting so much in return. Or it could also be that they really appreciate or they really like how you're aware that in life you need to make some sacrifices to get what you want. Like, not everything is just gonna come to you. Like, when you're making decisions, sometimes sacrifices need to be made, and like you're able to do it, and they just really like that about you. Obviously, with truthful, they really like that you're honest, you're truthful, you're honest with them, you're authentic. With regulated, I feel like they really see you as someone who's really balanced. It's like they see you as someone who's healthy, who's got their life together, who's like not eating too much, not taking drugs or too much drugs, or like not indulging in anything. Or just like you have a routine or something, and like you're just like well put together. This is how they see you. And they like that about you. This is something they see in you that they really like. With modest, I feel like they like how you won't brag about yourself or your accomplishments or your abilities or your qualities. It's like maybe everything I've said until now, you've been like, oh no, that's not me, I'm not like that, I'm not that good, and blah blah blah. But well, they really like this. They really like this about you, because it's like you're modest, you know. You won't be like, oh yeah, I'm this and this and that and I'm so good. You'll more be like, oh no, I'm just me, like something like that. But they see you as so much more than like, well, I feel like they see you as who you are, and maybe you're not realizing how great you are, but they like that because this makes you modest. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're gonna see what does your person like about you. So we have the Emperor, the Devil, the Hanged Man, the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Now as clarifiers, we have the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. So your person sees you as someone who's really powerful. Like, you've got yourself together, you know how to set boundaries, you're very strong, and they very like that. With the Emperor and the Page of Wands, this is telling me that they really like how you can be very serious, very mature, really in control, but then you have this side to you that's like childish and adventurous. Like, not childish in a bad sense, but in a good way, you know, like you're playful, you know how to have fun, you can just let loose and go on adventures and laugh. So it's like there's those opposite sides of you that they really appreciate, because they like that you can be both. They like that you can be playful and not take things too seriously, and then there's this other side of you that's very serious, very much in control, very mature and put together. Now with the Devil and the King of Swords, I feel like they really like that if there's anything toxic in your life, you're just gonna cut it off. It's like they see that when there's something that's not good for you, you see it clearly. It's like your vision is very precise, and you can see it because you're very smart. So like, people can't really screw you over, and you won't like lie to yourself about your own addictions or things like that, and you're just gonna cut it out. Cut it off. You won't let yourself fall into addictions and abuse and codependency and toxic shit. You'll just cut it off, and they really like that about you. With the Hanged Man and the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're very observant. It's like you won't just take any action on a whim. I don't know if that was a word. Wait. You won't just like take any action without thinking. You'll observe, you'll analyze, you'll reflect, and then you're gonna take action, and it's gonna be in a very thought through way. It's like with the Queen of Wands, when you make a decision, when you take action, you know what you're doing. You're in your power. You have confidence, you're strong, you've got it, you know, because you've taken your time to observe things before taking any action, and they really like that about you, because to them it means that you think things through and you're smart, and then you take the right actions. You do things right because you've thought them through a lot. With the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I feel like you're actually pretty good at handling conflicts, or they feel like you are, and they like that about you. Because with the Knight of Cups, it's like any conflicts that happens, whether between you both or in your life, you deal with it with love and compassion and an open heart. It's like if someone's mad at you, you won't like scream at them or get very, very angry or any, like you'll deal with conflict by opening yourself up opening your heart, giving them your cup. It's like I feel like the Knight of Cups here, he's like offering a token of peace. They like how you deal with conflicts with love instead of anger or something else that would be less peaceful. With the Page of Swords and the Lovers, they like how you're careful in relationships. It's like before you enter any type of relationship, you'll be a bit on the defense and you'll observe a lot and you'll analyze things. This is a bit like the Hangman and the Queen of Wands, but the Hangman and the Queen of Wands was about action in your life, like decisions. But here it's about really like relationships specifically. It's like you get to know the person first, and this is probably them. Like you'll get to, like in this situation, since it's your person, it's like you'll get to know them first. You're gonna do research, you know, like you're gonna be on the defense. You're not gonna open it just right away. You're gonna be smart about it and slow, and like you're gonna be observing a lot, researching a lot, and you won't like open up just right away. And I know this doesn't sound good, but to them it means that you're really smart. There's a lot of things about like thinking that you're really smart, and they like that you're really smart, and to them like being careful in relationships means that you're smart, and they like that. Now with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, they feel like you're as much as a friend, you're as much as a good friend as you would be a good lover. They like that if you're in a relationship with them, they like how you guys work well as a couple, but also as friends. And if you guys aren't together, they like how you guys can be friends and still have feelings for each other. Or like, it's like to them, friendship is really important in a romantic relationship, and it's like you can give them both, and they really like that. Now I've got some oracles. We have following the injunctions of scriptures, fearless, desireless, and kind. So with following the injunctions of scriptures, this is about the addictions things. It's like maybe you're very healthy, or like maybe you're religious and you're following certain rules and they like that. If you're not, then maybe you just don't do drugs, or you don't drink alcohol, or something like that. Or maybe you do, but like not much. Like you're regulated, and like anything that's intoxicating, it's like you're not doing it. It's like you're really healthy. And this could be with the toxic things too. It's like you're not getting yourself into anything that's toxic, and this can be relationship, this could be food, this could be intoxications like alcohol and stuff. Or you could have set yourself some rules, like, oh, I don't want to drink more than this amount of alcohol a week, or something like that. Or like maybe it doesn't have to be anything like that's intoxicating. It could be like, oh, I won't eat more than like one sweet a day, or something like that. And it's like you're following this. fearless, so they like that you're fearless. They feel like you're not really scared of anything and you'll just go for what you want in life. Desireless, this is when you're satisfied with like the small things. Like you don't have big desires, like well, of course you do, but I mean, it's like you're not attached to your desires. They like that you're not attached really to any type of material desire. So maybe you're kind of easygoing in some kind of way. Let's say you want a house later, but it doesn't really matter like if it's a big house or like a small house or a fucking mansion, as long as it's like comfortable, like something like that. It's like you don't have big desires or like anything too eccentric. Or you do, but you're not that much attached to it. And they like that. It's like your desires are simple. And with kind, well, this is obvious, right? They like how kind you are. They think that you have a great heart. So if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we are going to see what does your person like about you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. As clarifiers, we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, this could mean a bunch of things, but I'm seeing that you could have financial issues, but you're still gonna stay optimistic. It's like when you are, it doesn't have to be about finance. It could be that you don't have a lot of things in life and you feel okay because there's always something to satisfy you. Wait, this is not how I want to say that. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you get the most of what you have, even if it's not much. Because the Five of Pentacles, it's like a lack. It's a lack of things. It's like you're poor or you don't have a lot of things. And I'm not saying you're poor. This doesn't have to be about money, but it's like you have a lack of something, but that's not how you feel. It's like however much you have for yourself, whether it be emotionally or materially or financially, you will still make the most out of it. It's like you make the most precious gift out of nothing, and they really like that about you. It's like you're always going to see something positive even if you don't have much. So let's say you don't have a lot of money and it's your friend's birthday. Well, you're still gonna make your friend a very awesome birthday gift, even if you have nothing. Or you've not been given much emotionally, but you still give so much to other people, and it's gonna be just so precious. Now with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, they like how you take care of yourself. They like how you won't let anyone get too close to you if you don't want them to. Because you know, some people, they like boundaries. And they let like basically anyone come close to them. But you won't. You, with the Two of Swords, like, no, you're putting up a barrier and you're not letting anyone in. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is taking care of yourself. It's like you know how to take care of yourself. Your body is your home. Or your bubble, you know, your sphere of energy around you is your home. And like no one is getting across that line, you know. And they like how you can put that line and tell people off if they're crossing it. They love how you take care of yourself, how you have respect for yourself. With the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, it's like even when you're in groups, they see that you still feel fulfilled on your own. It's like you're really good at working with other people, but you don't need other people because you feel happy by yourself, like within yourself. This doesn't mean that like you want to be alone. I mean, they like how you can make yourself happy. They also like how you bring joy to groups. Like if you guys ever hung out like in groups, they felt like you were bringing happiness into the group. And if you've never hung out into groups, like maybe they've seen you like in real life or or on social media or something, and they're just seeing you interacting with other people and how just your being is bringing joy to everyone, that they really like that. How you make people feel fulfilled just by being you. With the Ace of Cups and the Fool, they like how you blindly trust in love. They like how you blindly follow your heart, how you listen to your emotions, how you step into your emotion and just let it flow. Like, you're probably like, they see you as the type of person who's when you're in love, you're like blindly in love, and they like that because they feel like you just really trust your emotions and your heart. And yeah, it's like a bit naive, but they like it. With the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords, it's like they see you as someone who's able to predict when things are gonna go bad. Like, you might you might have, like, either you're really smart, like you're very intellectual, and it's like you can predict in a logical way how things are gonna happen when they're to turn out bad, or you're very intuitive and you just can feel when things are gonna go bad, and they like that because you're preventive, because you see things coming. They think it's pretty cool that you can see things coming before they're even there. Now, with the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords, I feel like when there's something very confusing in your life, you can cut through it and see things clearly. It's like either when there's a lot of options around you or a lot of confusing thing happening around you, and you can just see how to resolve it, or like you can just see through it even if it's very confusing, or this is within yourself and they can see that about you, and it's like even when you're very confused yourself, like in your own mind or in your own heart, you always manage to clear out the confusion and see things clearly, and they really like that. You're able to make decisions, clear decisions, like you're able to see things clearly even if everything's a mess, like in your head or around you. And they really like that. Because some people, they just like get stuck when things get confusing, but you don't. You bring clarity to confusing situations. Now, I've got some oracles. I have respectful, protected, austerity, and equal. So with respectful, I feel like you don't have much judgment about people. You just like kind of respect everyone, including yourself. And it's like whoever is in front of you, whether people are judging them in a bad way, or like whether they're seen in a bad way by other people or they're seen in a good way by other people, you won't really care. You'll just treat them all the same. And this goes with equal too. It's like you're respectful to yourself, you're respectful to everyone, and you see everyone as your equal, so you treat them all the same. And they really like that about you. With protected, this is linking up with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you protect yourself, and they really like that. It's like you take care of yourself, you have boundaries, you're not letting anyone cross your line or your boundaries. You're protective of yourself because you love yourself and you take care of yourself, and they really like that. With austerity, I feel like this is just about love. This is gonna sound weird, but they feel like you're the type of person who's like celebrating love because you trust in it so blindly. You trust in your emotions so blindly. And they feel like you're honoring what love is or should be. They really like how you're so carefree and trusting and about your emotions. Yeah, they feel like you're honoring what love should be. Like how you should be, how people in general should be dealing with their emotions. They feel like everyone should be doing it the same way as you do. So if you chose spell number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!